2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans, really. We are...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4, with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at small forward. Passes to Williamson. No good there. Good D by Drummond. Sexton dishes to Garland. Here's Osman. He's covered by Ingram. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton attacking. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Ball feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Holiday. And he makes that one.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Now, here's Sexton. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Holiday against Sexton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Free throw good, Sexton. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. From the line. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Colin Sexton. Here's Favors, and it's sent back by Drummond. Oh, Sexton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Now, Garland. Love outside. Pass to Garland. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Jackson has the open look. Offensive rebound.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Garland with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Garland. The Pelicans make their last shot. Lays it up off the glass. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Redick for 3, but they recover it. Hart kicks to Redick, and the pass to Jackson. Feeds it to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Redick is in the corner. Another shot. He can't get it to go.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And then slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good D by Thompson. Here's Windler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Redick's got 5 points so far.
J.J. Redick, very comfortable behind the three-point line, knocked that one down.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3. Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Holiday. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. We have a step back, and it's Ingram missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Porter, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Okafor, and he hits it to tie the game up. Here's Sexton. He's got 9. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Favors is checked in, and Sexton drops them both.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Ball against Sexton, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Porter dishes to Sexton. Outside Porter. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Inside, Drummond. Favors with the rebound. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Sexton the pass to Drummond. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Drummond in the post, covered by Hayes, and it's Drummond missing. Here's Redick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here we go, one-on-one. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Porter. Out to Ingram. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
Porter passes to Drummond. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So for the Pelicans, Nelly is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Hayes dishes to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Garland with it. Jackson on him. Garland with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's Redick on the wing. For 3. There's the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Windler the pass to Garland. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Jackson. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Shot clock at 2, taken away by Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love.
You know Drew Holiday will shift his pace ever so slightly, just enough to get you to overcommit.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Well, Cleveland shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And it's Sexton penetrating. Pass to Garland. To the paint. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. On the wing, Holiday. Passes it to Ingram. Back to Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram outside. Holiday looking for an opening.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And here's Sexton. He's got 15. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And Sexton drops them both.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Right side Favors. Right wing. Here's Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player.
Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
Garland the pass to Austin. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Porter, no luck. New Orleans in the lead. Stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Garland. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Hart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williamson against Thompson. And that one's good. Williamson.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Redick against Porter. Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. That shot off. Excellent D there from Okafor. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Redick. Hayes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Windler. Can't hit from in close. New Orleans leading by 5. And Redick kicks to Hart. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
His first shot coming late. Outside for Jackson. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes both free throws.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter in the corner. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hart. Nance with some nice D. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, hands in love with the bigs. Then there's Sexton, and it's Osman in at the small forward position.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Ball against Sexton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Osman. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Ingram. Hart kicks to Favors. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. And it's Holiday in for Josh Hart. To the inside. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton the pass to Osman. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Out to the right wing. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. The shot by Sexton, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Williamson.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Pass to Garland. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Deflects the pass. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Drummond, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
The size, speed combo of Drummond makes it hard to stop him on the drive without fouling.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
On the wing, Holiday to the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up for the finish, and Drummond throws it down.
And I'll tell you, switching ends, Drummond is a low, strong finisher in transition.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Ball slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now Sexton, stolen by Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Outside, Sexton. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Count it, good.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Favors. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the 3. New Orleans leading by 8. Williamson dishes to Holiday. Ingram deciding where to go with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Love kicks to Sexton. Puts up a 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Ball against Sexton. The pass to Ingram and stolen by Drummond.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And here's Ingram from the arc, trains the three-pointer.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Outside, Ball. Ingram wide open, off target. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the home. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Love. Now Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Now, here's Garland. Love outside. The pass to Garland. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And here is Garland. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Gordon. Fournier into the lane, and it's in there.
I think that just demonstrates how gifted Fournier is. I mean, at 6'7", he's really fast and gets to the rim quickly off the drop.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Osman. Love outside. Back to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Basket counts.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Outside, Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Isaac throws it down.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. You got to keep an eye on him, folks.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Fultz. And the basket by Gordon.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Garland. Love at the elbow. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Drummond, and he gets contact and the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Now, here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Windler, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fultz. Nice D from Sexton. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Johnson are up front. Sexton is out there at Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Ennis. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Porter with it. Bamba picks him up, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Pass to Thompson. With the teardrop, and they pick up 2. Thompson's got his first points of the game. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 3. Oh!
Putting on a show. Ross can elevate with the best of them.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Windler. Kicks it to Nance. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now Orlando on the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland, he's checked in for Sexton. Nance outside. There's Garland. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Bamba's shot is off. Cavaliers trailing. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Garland. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Out left to the wing. Bamba kicks to Vucevic. Back to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. The three. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. Passes it to Porter. To the wing on the left. Here's Windler. Feeds to Thompson. To the left side wing. Rocket 2. Windler with the bucket.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Ross with a wide open look. Misses the three. The Cavaliers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. That one falls.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Carter Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Orlando moving the ball around. The wing jumper off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Speed on display from Carter Williams on the drive to the hoop. His combination of explosive quickness and tremendous athleticism is tough for any defense to keep pace with.
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Thompson dishes to Garland. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep there in the second. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Isaac outside. Vucevic with it over Drummond. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Fournier goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Down low, and Vucevic throws it down.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
A stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. The lead is 2. Here's Fournier. Here's Gordon. Stripped it away. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And it's Vucevic missing.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Garland's got 6.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Love. Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Keep on running if it's working. They haven't been slowed up at all here on their fast breaks.
Here's Sexton, and Isaac comes to help. It's stolen by Vucevic, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Fultz. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Down low, and stolen by Love. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Cleveland with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Porter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot left block. And he overshot that one, missing. The Magic trail by 4. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. There's the pass to Windler. And here's Nance. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Porter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Windler with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Nance. And finished off by Porter.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. results in a great look.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Porter passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And so here's Cleveland. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 3. 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Johnson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Windler with the rebound. Windler's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Fournier's checked in for Isaac, and it's Fulton for Augustine. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Launches it. They get the rebound. Thompson. Sexton on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 7. Now Fultz. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Hey, it's pretty simple. When Gordon is connecting like he is now, I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. To the middle. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Oh, Sexton in position. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Cleveland leading by 5. Now, here's Garland. Here's Sexton. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Large from T. Ross, showing major confidence out there.
Sexton against Vucevic. Left side, Nance. And stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Bob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Sexton against Ross. Thompson right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And finished off by Fultz.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Gordon against Sexton. Nance down low, and it's blocked by Gordon. Passes it to Ross. Magic moving the ball around, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Fournier.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Love, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Drummond. And Vucevic pulls it down.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pass to Gordon. He kicks it to Vucevic. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Now the dish to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. Misses the shot. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Outside, Sexton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Brooks on the wing, defended by Sexton. Back to Valanciunas. No good with the layup. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Garland. D right on him. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
But what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Morant with the steal. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Lobbed up there for Love. Osman, the pass to Love. They double-team Love, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Garland with the bucket. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Winslow finds Jackson. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
And here are the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes it to Garland. 5 on the clock. Tips it. And Drummond is right there.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Love. 1:52 left to play here in the first, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Morant outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The pass to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Mans with the rebound.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Back to Porter. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. That one drops for him. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And here's Jones. Pass to Melton. Dishes it to Clark. Over Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Stolen by Anderson. Jones with it. Now guarded by Porter. Porter with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The wide open look here for Garland. And the jumper off target to finish the break. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And another turnover here by Memphis.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Rob. Here's Melton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Here's Melton. Pass to Gutteridge. Clock at 6. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Thompson against Valanciunas. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Sexton with it. Here's Windler. And Thompson slams it home.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now, here's Sexton. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant against Sexton. Morant outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
Sexton the pass to Love. Sexton attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Cavs. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Brooks outside. Took him no time at all on that one. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
The coaching staff likes this. I mean, they want Brooks to take these type of shots, and you see why.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson finds Brooks. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Drummond. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball. Follow
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. Drummond throws it down.
With unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go." Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Garland, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some changes for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Jones. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland with it, working on Jones. Out to Thompson. And there's the pass to Windler. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jones, the pass to Clark. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Jones in the post. Here's Clark. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the 3-point shooting.
Anderson outside. Just his first attempt. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. And Thompson kicks to Porter. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Garland. Out to Nance. Melton feeling it out a bit, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by There's 45 seconds left in the third. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Shoots. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Valanciunas has got his first points in this one.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Morant against Sexton. But they get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. 8 seconds left to play here in the third. And Cleveland turns it over again. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Jackson. The putback. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shoots from the baseline. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Morant kicks to Winslow. He dishes it to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Winslow. Defense right on him. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Porter. Sexton against Morant. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Now here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded. The putback. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Cleveland leading by 9. Sexton kicks to Porter. And here's Sexton. The 9-foot shot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sexton against Morant, and the shot goes in.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Sexton against Morant. Back to Sexton. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Sexton against Morant. The 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton against Morant. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pushing it up. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Brooks kicks to Winslow. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Porter. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 9. 1:35 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
And the technical free throw is good. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Love wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Drops in the tray.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
But you got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
That's good from Morant. Some changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Jackson comes in for Winslow. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. Cleveland also making some changes. Jordan Bell's checked in for Love. Exum comes in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. 5 to shoot. Dellavedova kicks to Drummond. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. From deep. Offline. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a... And we've got time.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Right side, Ball. Outside, Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Holiday against Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play. Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Sexton against Holiday. Here's Drummond. Pass to Osman. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Holiday. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ingram finds Holiday. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Favors.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got his second bucket.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Now Garland. Over Ball. Garland dishes to Drummond. Makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Right side, Ball. Count it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Sexton. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. And the rejection by Favors. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
And here is Garland. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Love kicks to Osman. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Favors. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Love against Holiday. Love dishes to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Good on the 7-footer.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Holiday looking for an opening. Banked in off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the rejection by Favors. Sexton against Holiday. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
16 seconds left in the first. Now here's Garland. 5 on the clock. The dish to Love. Over Williamson. Misses the wing J.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so it's the New Orleans. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in a shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Jackson. Redick up top. Takes a three. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10 and stolen by Redick. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Windler with the bucket. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pelicans leading by 10. And the wide open shot from Redick. Hits it from three-point range. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Windler. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Hart. It's stolen by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. On up the court. And that one's good by Porter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Redick passes to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Redick's got 5.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Jackson. Passes it to Hart. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Windler. Guarded by Jackson. And Nance shines it in.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Jackson. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. That one goes in. He has 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jackson kicks to Redick. Tries from 16. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Sexton against Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
New Orleans making a switch here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Count that one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Porter dishes to Love. He feeds it to Drummond, and Okafor with the block. But they'll get another chance. From downtown, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 10, and the bucket from Kevin Love.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Got a piece of it. Okafor finds Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside, Sexton. The 8-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 30. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And here's Love for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Pelicans leading by 8. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Garland the pass to Love. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Nelly is checked in for Williamson. Favors against Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Tristan Thompson straight to the rack and taking care of the ball as well.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The pass to Melly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for ball. Nance outside. He dishes it to Garland. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Here's Osman. And it's off from three-point range. Intercepted. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got his second basket. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Charity stripe shot. And no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hart, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the three ball is good. Nance has got 5 points so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Hayes trying to break free.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jacks up a three. And another three for Cleveland.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range. And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
Hayes, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Windler, the pass to Nance. Lays it up and banks it in. Nance has got 5 points in the quarter.
Larry Nance Jr. has all of the ability to be effective from there.
And Reddick kicks to Hart. Good D by Thompson.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
For the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Porter comes in for Cedi Osman. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday against Sexton. And Reddick kicks to Hayes. Left side, Reddick. Here's Okafor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Reddick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Now Sexton. 12 points for him. Takes the three. The shot, no good. 1 second left, and he jams it with authority.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious when he came into the league.
Here's Porter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Sexton against Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Here's Windler, guarded by Holiday. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Ball, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Windler. He's covered by Favors. Sexton against Ball. 6 to shoot. Love kicks to Sexton. Excellent D there from Holiday.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Sexton, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Love goes in. Count that one.
Kevin Love showing off a bit of his moxie there and some experience there, overpowering the defense with some of his strength.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Favors. Dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Garland with it, now guarded by Ingram. Here's Porter. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Porter on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Sexton.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Count it.
And Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Sexton for 3. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field. Back to Favors. Kicks it to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And how agile was Zion on that dunk.
Now here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. And the rejection by Favors. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Ingram missing. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Ball no good. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dellavedova. Pass to Zizic. Okafor with the steal. Moore outside. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
Garland with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's Drummond with the drive. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
It's deflected. Fournier passes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And so here's Cleveland. The Magic getting the bucket. 4 on the clock. Here's Love. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And you can tell Love is used to being covered and covered well, because when this guy's focused, he's going to score no matter what.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Fournier goes in. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
In last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Garland kicks to Osman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. Ross is checked in for Orlando. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gordon finds Fultz. Ross, that's good.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Another shot. The kick out to Porter. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Ross with it. Garland picks him up. Ross against Drummond. It's stolen by Nance. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The ability to get steals at the power forward position. Larry Nance, yes, I can do that.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Garland, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now, here's Garland. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Osman. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Gordon penetrating. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits 1 and misses 1 each at the line. Here's Bamba. Here's Ennis. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Ennis. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. P.J. Augustine out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward.
To me, Aaron Gordon has all the tools you'd want from a player on the rise. Very good establishing chemistry with his teammates, and all the necessary attributes are there to take a big jump.
Great D that time from Love.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Osman. Augustine grabs the board. Bamba kicks to Augustine. Back to Bamba. To the right side. From 10 feet out, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the pass to Sexton. Here's Thompson. Out to the right wing. Osman kicks to Sexton. Got a piece of it. Augustine with the steal. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Carter Williams. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Windler. The Magic getting the bucket. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Vucevic dishes to Bamba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Love outside. Back to Sexton.
Switch.
Will it go? And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's Porter on the assist by Sexton.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Ennis passes to Augustine. Back to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. And no good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. The Magic also changing it up. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ross comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Now, here's Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Porter against Ross. Porter passes to Drummond. That one a little long. Magic leading by 11. Fournier dishes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Windler. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Orlando. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Ross.
I love Terrence Ross is trying to affect the shot-making ability of his opponent. He can be a pesky defender.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Sexton against Ross. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Magic leading by 15. Now Ross, he lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bamba's shot is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And here's Fultz. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Sexton. Up against Isaac. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Fultz. Fournier against Sexton. And Fournier over to help. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Orlando leading by 17. Here's Fournier. Outside for Carter-Williams. Isaac up top. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. From 12 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Windler, the pass to Porter. Here's Windler. Carter-Williams covering. Back to Porter. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Now here's Carter-Williams. It's stolen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter, no luck.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. Here's Windler. Off target with his three. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon's running. Outside Fournier. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers trail by 18, and so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Garland with it. He dishes it to Love. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Vucevic. Isaac kicks to Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. Fournier in the corner. 3 on the clock. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Nice D from Porter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
Right side, Gordon. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fultz finds Gordon up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Porter passes to Garland. Fires from the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Left side, Gordon. Outside, Fournier. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic gets double-teamed. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. It's a 14-point game. Dishes it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. There's the triple. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Garland. Pass to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Magic leading by 16. Porter with the steal. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Drummond dishes to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Gordon kicks to Ross. Back to Gordon. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for Orlando.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Markelle Fultz.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Shot clock at 3. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fultz the pass to Ross. Vucevic with it. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Isaac. Back to Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Osman. Here's the 3. Birch grabs the board. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building. The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the run. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in its small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Garland the pass to Drummond. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, your Cavaliers, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Now Morant. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Here's Garland. Passes it to Love. Now here's Garland. Five to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Trump. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
The improved awareness of Andre Drummond. May not have seen this shot clock running down early in his career, but guess what? He sees it now.
And the rejection by Love. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. It's Drummond with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Stolen by Winslow. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Morant, that's for 2. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Pass to Osman. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Osman. Fires for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Garland, the pass to Love. Stolen by Jackson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Winslow dishes to Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Here's Garland. That one's not going to go. Morant with some nice D. Jackson finds Winslow. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Windler, the pass to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. That one is no good.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, Young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Jones, no one around him. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Windler. The rebound by Anderson.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And the shot goes down.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Nance with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading. Left side, Jones. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Anderson right side. Over to the wing. 8 feet away. And Clark puts it in. Clark's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Gutteridge. Shoots. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jones in at the point. Basket good. Clark's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches. Right at the basket.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The pass to Melton. Passes it to Gutteridge. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson outside. There's the feed to Garland. The dish to Porter. Pass to Thompson. Teardrop shot. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Clark. And he gets it to go. Clark's got 10 points in the game.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Garland.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Clark. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Anderson. Mark against Thompson. And Clark slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Outside, Jones. Here's Melton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Thompson with the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. From about 16, Nance, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Kicks it out to Jones. Anderson outside. Nance against Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Love. The pass to Garland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And that one's good. Morant.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Sexton on the wing. Brooks covering. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The open look here for Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. What a performance for Brandon Clark. He has been the story for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Brandon Clark playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Osman. Love outside. No good from outside. The Grizzlies shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Lets it go from deep, and it's Osman missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove. Woo, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Now here's Winslow. Defense right on him. That one misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Love the pass to Drummond.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Left side, Jackson. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Winslow.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Love deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Morant. The second effort out to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. The tray. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Sexton for 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Back to Anderson. Nice move. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Brooks. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton dishes to Porter. Clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis leading by 13. Outside Jackson. Brooks outside. Anderson outside. To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. And the shot is long. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Left side, Porter. Pass to Osman. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Sexton. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Morant passes to Brooks. Winslow kicks to Morant. Misses there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Winslow in at the 3. Stolen by Garland. Nance outside. This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Garland the pass to Porter. And here is Garland. Nance, right side. His three-pointers off the mark.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Good on the shot.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Up top, Nance. He's covered by Clark, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. Clark kicks to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Clark. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Windler off target from outside. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Winslow finds Valanciunas over Thompson. And that's an air ball. Not even close. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant outside. Feeds it to Jackson. From deep, Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Windler. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Can't get the heave to fall.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
And that one's good. Wow.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3-ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Steps back and fires. Kept alive.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Love, no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Clark.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And here's Winslow. Jackson with it. Lets it go. Rebound, Love.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Windler. And it's Drummond with the jam.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.